let's get right into this review for Sinners. Alright, so Sinners is directed by Ryan Coogler. This film stars Michael B. Jordan as the main lead, followed by a very strong ensemble of cast members playing supporting roles. And really, Michael B. Jordan absolutely crushed this role here. He's amazing as the twin brothers, and I honestly can't imagine right now anyone else playing these roles to absolute perfection as he did. So kudos to him and the entire cast for effectively portraying all of their distinct characters to further immerse my viewing experience into this world. Now, the general premise of the story here follows two gangster twin brothers escaping from their criminal past by traveling back to their hometown, only to be snared in the presence of a darker and greater form of evil. And right off the bat, I have to say I was pleasantly surprised with the cinematic experience. Ryan Coogler is undoubtedly a masterclass director, and I'm incredibly optimistic about the future films he'll continue to work on and direct. So to get right into it, what did I think about the story presentation here? I thought this was fantastic. There are plenty of depths and layers to the film that I know will please the historical buffs, the supernatural buffs, avid moviegoers, and really everyone else in between who are already interested from the trailers and the hype leading up to the film's release. There's just so many technical and storytelling aspects to the film that Ryan Coogler and the cast are able to get right. These positive aspects range from the cinematography, the acting direction, the set locations, the period of time for which the supernatural story takes place, and even the deeply rooted thematic elements involved. It truly is one of those rare films to come out so far this year, where the narrative takes a lot of swings to go in many directions and barely misses the mark during each step of the way. What's really incredible and special about this cinematic package though, is that there's essentially two distinct stories that take place in one narrative, yet they fuse and mesh so well together, making one hell of a unique viewing experience. Half being a thrilling supernatural scenario utilizing vampires as metaphors of black culture exploitation, while the other half is a grounded telling of a historical drama during a significant period of time in the 1900s. And really, this combination of grounded drama and unexpected supernatural thrills makes this film a special breath of fresh air, while having a quality to it that demands praise for its innovation and execution. So again, props to Coogler and the entire production team for pulling the screenplay off. As for the few gripes I had with this film, I thought the story did feel a bit underwhelming and predictable at times, especially when it came to the thriller elements. There was a generic and forced quality to how the vampiric myth was suddenly understood by all present in the story that did feel a bit forced or sort of like a B-tier execution. And as for my last gripe, I did find a few moments in both the thriller and drama segments to drag on a tad bit longer than I would have liked. I definitely think the film could have been cropped down a bit more in some story segments without losing its quality. With everything considered, my final score for Sinners is 9 out of 10. This was a fun time at the theaters. I honestly wouldn't mind checking this one out again in the near future. And I can see this being a film that's the center of discussion for a long time to come. There's a lot this film gets right, from the visuals, to the story presentation, to the acting, and even the superb conclusion for wrapping up this entire cinematic package nicely. Anyways, thanks for checking this movie review out. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll have more coming out next week, so stay tuned for that, and I shall see you on my next upload. But until then, peace.